Good afternoon and welcome to our presentation on the BAM Center for Arts and Creativity, brought to you by Alicia Edwards, Jill Patel, Logika Tayaparan, and Saida Zainab. History of the BAM Center. The BAM Center for Arts and Creativity was founded as the Banff School of Drama in 1933 by the University of Alberta with a grant from the Carnegie Foundation. The Banff Center is a public, board-governed, specialized arts and culture institution functioning under the authority of the Post-Secondary Learning Act of the Province of Alberta. The Banff Center is also an outstanding platform for artists and leaders to explore a variety of programs. These programs inspire adult learners to create unique and powerful works that are then shown all over the world. We will now cut to a clip of the early days of the Banff Center, which shows the facility and the early arts programs. Early programs offered. In 1933, the center opened with 190 students enrolled. Drama was the first and only program offered. 2 years later, in 1935, creative writing and playwriting was added, along with music. In the following year, the Banff Center has continuously added program offerings over the years. The Banff Center is nestled on the side of a tunnel mountain. It is in this setting where the mountain culture and environment enriches the experiential learners to find solutions to global environmental concerns and builds careers and skills in the arts across all sectors. These creative programs facilitate economical knowledge and the development of culturally vibrant communities. The center's facilities provides rich learning activities, cross-disciplinary and cross-sectoral interactions, public performances, and outreach activities. All programs are open to both national and international students, which further enriches the programs offered and the experience of adult learners. The movement of the arts program at the Banff Center is based in liberal arts and humanistic philosophies. The Banff Center fulfills these foundational objectives by providing the public with access to a broad range of learning experiences, which emphasize the fine arts, management studies, language training, and environmental training. The Banff Center's promotion of mountain culture and environment through the arts fosters global development and furthers the center's aim to be a global leader in arts, culture, and creativity. The mission of the center is to motivate artists and leaders to make a one-of-a-kind contribution to the society. The Banff Center is a non-degree granting post-secondary institution that specializes in arts and culture, which makes it even more accessible for non-traditional adult students. At the center, adult learners can take advantage of the flexible, self-directed learning opportunities and gain exposure to, and can also draw inspiration from multidisciplinary peer creative communities. The majority of students complete their studies in residency, where artists can fully immerse themselves in their program and learn about and experiment with media and processes that they may not usually have had access to. Now, through the timeline of events. In the 30s, the Banff Center underwent the following changes from its inception in 1933 to 1936. It established its first two-week program of drama as the Banff School of Drama in 1933. Soon after, creative writing and playwriting were added to the drama course. Also, the Banff School of Drama was renamed to the Banff School of Fine Arts. In 1936, the school held its first music program. In the 40s, there was further development, starting with the establishment of applied arts and French immersion programs in 1941. In 1945, the National Film Board made a movie on the Banff School of Fine Arts, and in 1948, the campus's first chalet was built, followed by 2 additional chalets, which helped create their first dance program and establish the institution on Tunnel Mountain. Throughout the 50s and the 60s, the center continued to grow, and in 1950, opera and photography programs were introduced, as well as the first official Arts Festival Week was held. In 1953, the administration building opened and held its first conference. The University of Calgary also became the trustee of the Banff School of Fine Arts in 1966, and the Eric Harvey Theatre opened in 1967. In order to recruit nationally, the school changed their name to the Banff Center of Continuing Education in 1969. During the 70s, the school was then divided into 3 partitions: the School of Fine Arts, the School of Management, and a conference division. In 1971, the Academy of Chamber Music was introduced. In 1976, the Banff Festival of Mountain Films was started, and as Donald Cameron, the director of the Banff Center, was nearing retirement, he led a lobby for the center to keep its independence as a post-secondary learning institution in Alberta, and this was achieved in 1979. The 80s was also a period of changes and celebrations, starting in the winter semester of 1981 with the introduction of 4 new programs: Music Theater Studio Ensemble, Electronic and Film Media, Theater Production Internship, and the Banff Publishing Workshop. In 1983, the Banff Center celebrated its 50th anniversary, and the first International String Quartet competition was held. In 1989, the school decided to rename the partitions that were created for the Banff Center for Continuing Education to the Center for the Arts, the Center for Conferences, and the Center for Management. In the 90s, more accolades and changes were in store for the Banff Center. In 1992, the Banff Center Music Program alumni became the first Canadians to win the Banff International String Quartet competition. Mountain culture programming was introduced in 1996, and in 1999, the center was designated as a National Art Training Institution by the Department of Canadian Heritage, and the center was also awarded $1 million per year for 3 years to fund its artistic programming. In the new millennium, all programs are combined and provided under one faculty at the Banff Center, and further development of the arts, mountain culture, and leadership development continue. In 2004, the province of Alberta funds to the tune of $20 million for the redevelopment and revitalization of the Banff Centre campus. In 2008, the Banff Centre celebrates its 75th anniversary, and in 2016, the Banff Centre changes its name yet again and now goes by the name of Banff Centre for Arts and Creativity. So what does the Banff Centre look like today? Today, the Banff Centre provides the following learning supports and tools: a library, current technology with wired and Wi-Fi internet access and computers, office, printmaking and ceramics facilities, welding, woodworking and metalworking tools, dance and performance practice space, sound recording and film studios, musical instruments, and student residences. The Banff Centre welcomes applications from candidates from all over the world. However, Canadians and permanent residents are given the first priority. So what does the Centre have to offer today? The following programs are offered with the complete residential experience: dance, music, opera and voice, theater, digital media, liberal arts, film, stage management, and Indigenous arts. The Banff Centre has an interactive website at www.banffcentre.ca where you can access information, see performances, and register for programs. They also have a social media presence on Facebook, Google+, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube where anyone can interact with the school. So, how do institutions like the Banff Centre continue to stay relevant in the continuously evolving adult education market? Thank you for listening to our presentation. Any comments or questions? Please don't hesitate to speak with a member of our group.